Okay, so we're talking about the 2010 drama crime flick Trust, which, looking at it, I was shocked to see the name David Schwimmer, because I thought, that's not, that's not who I think that is, and yeah, it actually is him, so that was cool and surprising. I didn't even know he directed stuff, but, yeah, this one, it's not real, I mean, I guess you can sort of see it on a Lifetime type channel, but I don't know. Like this one seemed like it was way more big, more. It had bigger budget than most Lifetime movies. Um, but yeah, it's basically a teenage girl. Well, she's 14, and pretty much it's about this girl who chats with a person named Charlie, and you find out, oh, it's not. He's supposed to be a teenager, but really he's 25 years old. But then not really. He's actually 35 years old, and so pretty much is online predator type thing. And I didn't mind the film, I gotta say. Like it stars Clive Owen, who I know from the movie Intruder or Intruders, one of them. It's sort of like the movie he played in. I can't remember how it's pronounced. It's either Intruder or Intruders. That one was sort of like a Spanish type movie, but then it was like a two-sided story movie. It's a supernatural movie, but really confusing to me. But this one, it was, I mean, it's basically this girl, she chats online with this guy named Charlie who she, trusts, and, her home life with parents aren't really that great. Her dad doesn't really pay her much attention. Um, which, it's sort of a bit of relatable film if you're like that. If you were like, if you grew up like that age, like your parents work a lot or just weren't around. But yeah, this girl and Annie, I thought the acting in this is pretty good, especially by Clive and the girl that played Annie. I didn't mind their scenes. Um, but yeah, overall I liked. Mm, okay, it's called Intruders. I like most of the movie. the The way it ends is kind of abrupt to me because like they don't never spoilers. They don't catch the guy, but they really all they do is he breaks the dad and daughter. I guess they make up at the end, and it just ends. And I mean, it's good that they finally get along because throughout this movie they argue pretty much, and she's I get okay. She's 14. I know there's in states there's different rules and laws where who can date what at what age and what's acceptable. Um, I don't even know what my opinion really is on that stuff. I mean, the fact that the guy, um, I mean, again, she's 14 and talking to this 20. Well, at first she thinks he's 25 or 20, whatever, and college, whatever. But still, like even that, eh. And then to meet him at the mall, you know, oh, he's not at all younger. He's old. He's like in his mid 30s. And then she literally, I get it. He's grooming her, so it's like, but I don't know. And then they get to the hotel, and then oh yeah, he buys her a bra and lingerie, I guess, and then he bangs her, and I guess records it as well and sells. I guess what he's doing is he meets up with these kids, and then he records them and him in the motels or whatever, and it disappears and sells them online or whatever. Um, but yeah, they never catch the guy, which is really a bummer because the dad throughout the movie is trying his best to really catch the guy, and he's paranoid about people as well. And um, the mom she's like, not, I'm not really like, she's hysterical about stuff, and or not hysterical, but troubled with. She's trying to understand her daughter and stuff, and the daughter's not understanding the fact that she was taken advantage of, um, until later on where she has a rude awakening. But even then, like, you know, but there was times where I was like, this girl needs to. I get like she's she doesn't understand what just happened to her, but back like she cusses her parents out and her dad and gets smart. I'm like, you need to straighten that girl out. Like, you need to discipline. Um, but yeah, overall, I didn't mind the movie. The directing is fine. The acting is really good from at least Clive and the girl who played Annie. Um, also, Amanda Waller is in this as a therapist. Hmm. Um, but yeah, overall, I didn't mind it. I would say give it a watch. Well, I was gonna say this is sort of an educational film as well, but there's like a scene where, I mean, I guess if you cut, because there's like a topless scene with a girl at a party, so I guess if you like cut that part out of it, then you can show this in school and stuff, but like the dangers of online chat rooms and all that. But and maybe some of the language also in this, you can like should make this like PG-13, but I get why it's R.